Hi, this is Sweet Dreams Honey. Ever woken up feeling like the wrong person? That heavy, sinking realization that maybe the world you went to sleep in isn't the one you just opened your eyes to? This morning, Mark woke up and everything was perfectly normal, which is exactly why it was wrong. The sun was streaming through the window. The coffee maker was humming, the usual routine. But when he picked up his phone, the silence was deafening. He had 12 new messages, all from people he barely knew, talking about projects and parties he didn't remember agreeing to. Scrolling through his calendar was even worse. Today was booked solid with meetings and appointments in buildings miles away from his actual office. Who made these plans? And why did they seem to belong to someone who looked exactly like him, but wasn't him at all? He tried to shake it off, blaming sleep deprivation or a prank, but as he walked toward the kitchen, he noticed the artwork on the wall. A massive, jarring abstract piece in shades of red and black. He hated abstract art. He remembered saving up for that calm seascape print that used to hang there. Where was it? He checked the closet. His familiar worn jeans and faded t-shirts were replaced by expensive, tailored suits. He pulled out a jacket, and the dry cleaning tag read, Mr. M. Sterling. Mark's last name was Davis. The disconnect grew stronger the moment he stepped out the door. His quiet neighborhood was now bustling, loud, and unfamiliar. When he finally made it to the address listed on his calendar, a huge modern tech firm, not the dusty accounting office he worked at, the receptionist greeted him by name, offering him key cards and documents detailing his role as senior project lead. Everyone there knew him, trusted him, and talked about his recent successful merger. A merger Mark knew nothing about. The more people talked about his recent achievements, the more distorted and alien his own life felt. He kept smiling, nodding, and pretending to understand this ambitious, successful version of himself. But internally, he was screaming. This life was polished, lucrative, and utterly suffocating. He didn't recognize his own handwriting on the contracts. He didn't know the woman who called him darling during lunch. He realized that somewhere along the line, a different path had been taken, a decision made, and he had woken up downstream from the consequence. He was trapped in a life that was objectively better, yet profoundly false. As the sun set, Mark found himself back in the apartment with the red and black art, holding a key he never bought. He looked in the mirror at the strained eyes of a stranger. This life, this successful, busy, well-dressed man, it wasn't him. He hadn't chosen this ambition. He hadn't chosen this emptiness. The only thing that felt real was the exhaustion, the deep, heavy need for oblivion. Maybe if he could just make it to the bed, if he could just close his eyes, he could wake up again. Maybe this time, the nightmare would reset. Maybe he could sleep his way back to reality. Be careful what life you dream of. Thanks for tuning into this chilling tale. Sweet dreams, and may your reality always match your memories. Follow for more deep dives into the uncanny. Sweet dreams, honey.